3 years ago, I made the decision to follow an impulsive heart. At 20 years old, I traveled over 3,000 miles across the country in search of a new life. Never expecting to land in the one I have today. In these years, many of my dreams have become reality. And today marks the fruition of one of my greatest. For as long as I can remember, I've wanted to write a book. I've written countless notes and ideas, scribbled out loose chapters, and I have a running list of possible titles and future ideas tacked to my wall, a list I intend to forever add to and work through. But for a long time, it was something I only ever fiddled with, never able to give it the time or focus a project like this deserved. But 2 years ago, I made a change. I began to focus. And today, at 23, I'm officially an internationally published author of a book I am deeply proud of, filled with countless hours of research, understanding, and love for the practice that gave me the opportunity to share my life here. This process was by no means easy. It took all that I had to give for years, and there were times where it felt insurmountable and impossible to complete. But even after the days that were more overwhelming than not, the project kept going, and this book that carries so much of myself became whole. This book began its life 2 summers ago. It grew through that first fall and flourished during that first winter of its beginning. Spring came, and so did the next summer. And still, this project followed me through. So much change through those seasons. Through its second beautiful fall, its second winter, and again another spring. At this point, it was finished for the most part, just a lot of waiting and anticipating. And the creation of it was no longer truly in my hands. But finally, after all this time, we get to today. I grew so much alongside this book. My life changed in so many wonderful ways, and each chapter is a marker along that journey. It has certainly been the most challenging and most beautiful accomplishment of my life. I was lucky enough to be able to draw all of the artwork that adorns the pages, along with the cover. And while I've never felt so out of control with a creative project, as the publishing world is beyond much of what I know, it has gifted me with so much more than I could have ever realized. This process taught me so much patience and opened my mind to a new way of thinking. It challenged me to look deeply at this practice I've known and loved for over a decade, and work to put it to words completely. Something that became quite difficult at times, as so much of the craft relies on feeling and personal connection. But it all came to be, and it expanded my love for this way of life. And to be here now, today, 3 years after my first great journey began, at the brink of another, is beyond belief. With all this practice writing, I feel as though I should be better at finding words. But right now, I believe that they would fail me. This feeling is made of so much, of joy, of pride, of relief, of excitement, of fear, and so much more. It demands more than words can give, and to attempt to express it with only them feels unfair. So as I sit here now, with failed words and more feelings than I knew I could have ever felt, in one of my favorite times of year, I think all that I can do is say thank you to all of you who've been here, supporting my many journeys in life, and gifting me with the rare opportunity to create and share all that I do. Again, I feel failed by words, as I don't believe that they could ever begin to express the full extent of my gratitude. But hopefully in time I can find them, or at least show you how I feel. And for now, this hopefully will do. I have so much love for you all, and so much joy for this day, and so many more feelings as we know. Thank you for being the ones to make this all possible, and I will see you very soon again.